In this video, I want to talk about how we go from actually learning a knuckleball to throwing it in games. I have a separate video on my channel that goes step by step how to throw the knuckleball. We want to be able to start throwing it off the mound. One of the first things you might notice is the quality will suffer. That's because of the further distance and throwing it down a slope. Also, in a game, there's more pressure to throw it accurately. This is normal. But don't panic. At first, you should spend some time just trying to throw it for strikes. Even if it sucks, actually, this is an important part of development. Learn how it falls apart. Does it start to spin more backspin, top spin, side spin, or corkscrew spin? Really pay attention because we want to get to the point where we don't have to even think about it at all. We can just throw it. But this is going to take time. So at first, just get on the mound and think about strikes. Then after you can get it pretty accurate, you see how it's spinning a little bit, start to really pay attention to this. When you diagnose how it's spinning, go back to closer and try to fix it. So if it's going side spin, stay through it more. If it's going top spin, get more behind it and try to get it with dead spin. Then after that, go jump back on the mound. After you get on the mound and you feel like you've made some progress with taking off the spin, the next step is to throw it without even looking at the spin. Because in a game, you're not going to look at the spin of the pitch, right? So you have to get used to throwing it to a target without even looking at it. When you do this, try to get videos so you can look at the spin afterwards and try to think about, is it better when I look at it or is it worse? For some pitchers, not looking at the spin makes it better because they focus on extension to the target. But whatever it is, you're going to have to self-analyze, which is very important for learning the knuckleball. So when you see what type of spin you're getting, you're going to have to go back to a shorter distance and start making the adjustments all over again. But now the key is knowing how your arm feels at that full distance when you're throwing it without even looking at the ball. So start paying attention to things like, do you naturally pull off? Do you naturally throw and get too much on top of it? Are you throwing and your hands coming underneath the ball just like that? Use the video to really analyze this up close at your fingers, seeing if it's coming off ring finger, thumb, these fingers like that. Now from a short distance again, you can start making those micro adjustments. And then the next time you're on the mound, go back and start working on making those changes, those tiny micro adjustments. Keep doing this, iterating until you get it off the mound for decent strikes with just a couple of rotations. Once you're accurate with just a few rotations, now it's time to start adding in your fastball. At first, just start going fastball, knuckleball. This might make it way more difficult because it's easier to just throw 10 knuckleballs in a row and really try to dial it in. But when you're going fastball, knuckleball, you might start losing it. That's okay. If the quality suffers, that's just part of the process, so expect it. Your fastball might even be inaccurate. Keep going until both your fastball and your knuckleball have high quality and are accurate. Now, after you start doing this really well, integrate the rest of your pitches into your arsenal, whatever those pitches are. Keep gradually doing this for a couple of bullpens until you're ready to start throwing it in a game. At first, just start doing some practice hitters, and then once you're ready for a game, just throw one. Remember when you first started throwing your curveball in a game for the first time? You took baby steps. You threw just one. You didn't pressure yourself because you knew it was going to get better over time. You had moral support. That's what you need, and that's what I'm trying to give you. It's going to get better. Just keep throwing it and iterating and practicing it and having a lot of confidence. At first, start throwing it in place of your changeup, one or two a game, and then start adding it in more from there. Once you start throwing it more and more, you're going to start getting a feel for how good it is, how accurate it is, how the batters behave against it. I have some kids, first time they start throwing it in games, it's absolutely nasty. They get swings and misses, and it's a huge part of their arsenal right away. Other kids, they throw it in games, and the first time, it's not effective at all, but they keep building and it becomes effective over a short period of time. I have a book now on Amazon that you can check out that will go through this step by step with much more in-depth on how you can add it to your arsenal within a couple of months. And if you truly want one-on-one help, I have a mentorship program where I've had tons of students be able to do this and dominate with it in games. If this video is helpful to you, make sure to subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. We're trying to help people all over the world and have fun learning the nastiest pitch in baseball.